Здравейте на всички, аз съм NoThx. Добре дошли в третия епизод на The Suicide of Rachel Foster. Последния епизод се случиха много интересни неща, особено накрая, когато открихме тази стая, в която тези, които са търсили някакви паранормални явления, явно са попаднали на нещо. Нямам търпение да продължим от тук нататък машини, но преди това искам да ви благодаря изключително много, че сте тук. Да ви пожелая да се настаните удобно и ви пожелавам приятно гледане и всичко най-хубаво от мен. Така, продължаваме да разнищваме историята на Рейчел Фостер. Имаме тук някакви видеорекордери. Добре, я да видим. Имаме бутилка с мляко. Подай ми млякото, братко мое. Имаме някакви птици. Така. О, жит. Аз ще не ме стръскай. Аз се иска терва по... Добре, тук няма никакви звуци. Има някакви цигари. Някой е пушил цигари. Добре, тия деца са правили това... А тук има някакъв куфър, я. Стига! Така. Те тук ли са живяли? Какво? Как са наблюдавали? Аз стига. Дере ми стола тук. Само ги съсипват и стола. Кенефа с двете мивки ли, бе, брат? Да не сме тук в някакъв 5-звезден хотел. Добре. Надявах се още нещо да намеря. Но... няма. Добре, какво правим тук? Имаме... Ей това. С някаква усмивчица. Това е някакъв супер микрофон, нали? Така мога да подслушваме някой от много далече. Чули ли сме някъде някакви звуци? Дайте да им чете да го включим. Hey! Кой извика?
For fuck's sake, Irving!
В телефона ли?
What did I do?
He gave me a heart attack.
Бати извика.
Sorry, I'll warn you with a carrier pigeon next time.
What?
I'm just curious to know what you found in that room.
Бате,
You should
нямаш
be.
си
You're never gonna
представа.
believe it.
What? Така свърши. Между другото, трябваше да преиграя до тук. Как трябвало е това да го изиграм? Тъй като сейва в момента, в който си изпише нов ден. Иначе дори да сме стигнали до края, както бях стигнал я. Това е тази уха, бе, бат. What? Я му звъни на това него. Какъв е случай?
You still there?
Where else should I be?
What day is it?
Did you forget what day it is?
I wouldn't miss Nicole's amazing adventures in the remote mountains for anything.
Irving, don't tell me you're staying on just for me. Go! I promise not to get into any trouble for the rest of the night.
I already told you. I'm sticking around till you get closure.
Thanks.
Добре, ама какво ние ли го направихме това?
You always do that?
Do what?
Worry about every desperate stranger that knocks on your door.
You're no stranger.
Чуват се някакви звуци между.
We've never met, Irving. I can't even picture your face.
Да,
You've been a part of this place since you were born.
и какво значение има това?
Belong here.
Това не значи, че сме познати.
I thought I left all this behind. Maybe I still have a ways to go.
Тук може да влезем.
To be free.
You're making progress. 2 days ago, you would have skinned me alive if I'd called you a country bumpkin.
2 days ago, I imagined you as a pimply kid from rescue services with a Boy Scout complex.
Pimply? My skin is as smooth as a 12-year-old's. It's good we're just talking on the phone then.
А това?
Listen, is this contraption really a phone? It feels like a walkie-talkie/defibrillator.
It's a real phone, and trust me, in a few years, everybody'll have one.
You think? It's easier for me to believe in ghosts than to imagine people being hounded by a phone when they're out and about.
I'm
Повярвай,
grateful for
мацка.
it. I wouldn't have met you without it.
Да. Are you here?
Well, I'm glad you're here. Yep, I probably would never have said that either 2 days ago.
Maybe once this whole thing is over.
Да, по-добре е
we
с то да си
could,
говорим, отколкото да не си
we-
говорим с никой.
Me, you, us.
We'll see. It's sure gonna feel weird not to talk to you at least once a day.
Same.
What?
Oh, hold on a sec. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Тук някакви закачки ли, бе,
Oh,
бат?
okay.
Тия нещо
You have a good night too, Miss
Дали не са
Flattery.
се виждали па
Merry
са закачки?
Christmas. Good night, hon. Here I am.
To be honest, I never thought I'd spend Christmas like this.
Добре, няма ли
Sorry,
този адвокат
I
да
was
дойде
going
вече
off
и
on
ние да
another
се тръгнем?
flashback about the life of Nicole Wilson.
Christmas Eve is the right time to reminisce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Добре, може ли
get it
малко
too.
сериозни приказки и
Yeah.
сериозни разговори вече?
That's what
Да
there
разберем какво
was.
става,
In the end, there was like a strange
а не
kind
някакви
of
закачки
warmth.
по телефона. Окей.
Then it all ended. Christmas of 80. Me and my mom were at my aunt's house in Billings, and Leonard was here on his own. While I was pretending that I liked my aunt's sweater, he and she were...
Nicole.
They...
Hey.
And a year later, she killed herself.
Абе,
And what she was carrying,
става,
too.
Don't
не ми
be like
горе
that.
Наташ, който беше
There you
затворен.
have it. These are my memories, and,
О, тук сме отворили.
hey,
Тук се чува
Did you
някакво
hear that?
звънтене между.
No. What are you talking about?
like a clinking.
No. I don't hear anything.
Sorry, I want to check.
Okay.
О, чакай. Насирам се малко. Откъде се чува това? Аха, то се чува слабо. What? Сега спра. Сега го няма изобщо. Там се чуваш. Добре, добре, връщаме се, чакай. Брат!
Yeah.
I was thinking about earlier when I said I was happy to have met you.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to figure out how to tell you. I feel real close to you, Nikki. God. I
What?
hear myself talk. I sound like an idiot.
That's really sweet, but maybe we should put this conversation on hold.
I want to be there to help you. I'm just a useless voice on the mic.
Това не сме го
Believe me, right now, I would also like a little bit more presence.
You know, people get close in lots of ways.
Please, shh, a sec. I'm trying to listen to
Бате,
this
опитвам
noise.
се да чуя какво става,
Alright, I
разбираш?
get that I might be overdoing it. Sorry, I'm a klutz, and sometimes it's...
Irving, please, shut up.
Shut the fuck up!
Thanks. Listen, we'll get back to this, but let me figure this out. Where is this sound coming from?
Добре, добре.
I don't hear anything. Anyway,
Той пича няма как да знае. Опа, машини, тук направихме една кратка пауза, че се обади и баба ти Елена. Но... Че всъщност първо да репортнем това. Я да видим какво ще ни каже това. Аз го бях забелязал това.
There are some marks on the wall.
Някой
water
каза, че
damage,
вижда
the
лице.
passing of time, ruined
Това му е
wallpaper.
устата, носа и очите, може би.
It
А
looks like
на мен ми прилича на,
hands.
на ръка.
Or a face, or both.
Отбол, да.
Sounds disturbing.
Действително
My
прилича на...
brain is just trying to see a shape, like with clouds. Ugh, never mind.
Да, интересно е определено. Окей, добре. Включваме обратно микрофона. Добре, това се чува. Когато дойдем от тук насам и гледаме натам. Или? И в момента, в който продължиме насам, о, той е някъде отдолу, май. Добре, 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 слизаме надолу. Мале, машини, изкарах си къл, какво беше това шепне? Ghost Hunters.
Irving, you hear me? For fuck's sake.
Hey, sorry I didn't answer. I was busy.
Акаше, нали? Не се прави.
No problem.
Знам,
It's
че си
fine.
се насрал.
What do you want to tell me?
It's this microphone. Sometimes it captures sounds,
What sounds?
whispers.
Could be a draft in the crawl spaces. Hotel's full of them.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
Heads up, and if you sense trouble, just let me know.
То маняк е толкова спокойно, аз тук съм се насрал, брат. Тук всичко наред ли е? Какво има на тази картина? А?
How much do you know about those TV shows? The ones about haunted houses?
I know they're popular. A lot of tourism revolves around them.
Did the whole Rachel story really bring them here?
Everyone in town knew about her suicide.
Ким чуть още
Had a
не
bit
го.
of gossip.
Не може
So
тук
sad to see
слизаме.
the place you grew up in go downhill.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Тук може обаче.
Believe me.
Тук спря. Но тук слизали ли сме? Та врата не е отварена. Става някаква микрофония. Тук какво е? Тук какво е?
Found anything?
I can't hear that sound anymore.
Ще някаква картина
It's
на...
easy to freak out when
Nicole?
you're on your own up there.
Да, определено, когато си сам наистина главата ти си прави номера с тебе и много е възможно да чуеш неща, които не си чувал. Но това беше много истинско
Maybe you're
направено.
right. Who knows, but it seemed so similar to how I remember it.
Hey, don't think about it anymore. If it comes back, we'll try and figure it out.
You know, for a second it was nice to imagine that the past could come back like that. We always had a party on December 23rd. Maybe you heard about it? It's pretty well known in the
Аз това
county.
гледам, виждам, че на картината изглежда
amazing.
с онова място, което
You should have
влезнахме така
seen the
вляво.
ballroom back then.
Да, пълно
I can almost picture it.
с хора.
The last time Rachel's family was there, Reverend Foster wasn't as sullen as usual.
And your parents?
My mother had eyes only for Leonard. And I saw he wouldn't stop staring at that girl.
Rachel.
She talked and moved with the grace and confidence of an adult. She wore a dress with a bow on her back. She was so beautiful. Perfect. Fuck. It was the beginning of the end and we were breaking out the champagne.
Nikki.
Ники.
Sorry, I'm
То вече
becoming a
сме
freaking
все едно сме си
nostalgic up here.
гадженци. Аз да не съм
Well,
виждал.
I can't hear that sound anymore. It's gone. I'm gonna look around again and then I'm going to bed.
Be careful.
Добре. Какъв е този звук? Много интересно. Няма ли да почна този ден 8? О! Какво правим в църквата? What? Нямаме телефони и микрофони. Аз тръгнах да вада микрофона. Да слушам гащи. Сега представете ли си да видим някакво в нашата стая и да се насера тук маниакал? Всичко да се обяви кот кафява. Добре. Може би трябва да се... Какво правим? Нямаме нищо обаче в нас. Тоест не мога да се обадим на оня маняк. Уоу. Това като го имахме, като идвахме тук. Имаше ли тази дама? са много интересни нещо. Тук бе. Представям се, че някакъв свингстър се появи. Какво става тук, бе? Бачка ли тук всичко? Ние дори нямам тап, дори не мога да видя какво трябва да направя. Ще наред ли е маняци? Това само вратата ли му? Дах се да мога да се мушна, нали аз някъде. Тук къде се озоваваме? Някакъв мъжки кенеф. Какво става тук, бе? Прасета! Прасета! Сега ще има някой, който ще се рене, нали? Насрал си. Добре, няма. Обаче он кенеф не се отваря, брат. Тук има някой, който е дропнал бомбата. Не мога да влезнем. Добре. Оставяме ви тъпите кенефи. А това какво? Ето къде. Да. Добре, аз не вярвам, че трябва да... Аз не мисля, че трябва да правим нещо в кенефите. Това е някакъв кенеф. Замолещи се. Я видя да не би в този кенеф да има нещо. Това да не видя някакъв знак този. Кръст. Jesus. Или това е кенефа на пастора. Бил. Тук на къде отива? Тия две помещения са доста странни, няма да крия. Това и това. Добре, бе, къде да отидем? Добре, тук сме били. Да си отидем до стаята? Тия върти, спомням, че са ми се затваря. Добре, отиваме до стаята. Ние няма как да се обадим на това. Нямаме нищо в нас. Дали сме се спали, примерно, и сме се събудили като сомнамбул, примерно? Не мога да разбера, но тъй като тя нищо не казва, а не е първият път, в който се събуждаме някъде. Тая коледна елха ми е много странна. Никой нищо не каза за нея, изведнъж се появи някаква коледна елха. Не знам. Но май няма нищо интересно тук. Тук са ни тия работи. Да. Нямаме снимка на Рейчел, обаче нарочно. Това видях, че някой в коментарите му беше обърнал внимание. Ето, ние сме спали тук като яре. Това са ми чорапите. Извинявайте, ако малко мирише.
Irving?
Merry Christmas, Nikki! Ho, ho, ho! It's a little late for holiday greetings, but I expected that.
What?
Well, I thought you were calling to... Hey, is everything okay?
Yes. I mean, I don't think so. No.
What happened?
I think
Да, ето и тя
I sleepwalked.
Съмнамбулче.
In the old Laurel
Като
and
малко
Hardy movies?
яренце.
I'm serious. I woke up in church, standing in front of the lectern.
Wow. Does that happen a lot?
No.
Да.
One doesn't just become a sleepwalker from one day to the next.
It used to happen when I lived here.
Да, смисъл,
One time in February, I ended up outside.
не е първи път,
But
който
no
се
parent leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
That's not the point. I forgot all about it. Then I come back here and it happens again. If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
Sometimes following your instinct is the best thing.
Т.е. да се върнем.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, Irving?
Yeah?
Аз сега си взехме нещата. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Това Ники ми се струваше
Merry
доста
Christmas.
притеснено.
Nikki.
Тоест, все едно сме някакви гаджета. Или сме били бивши гаджета и ми говори на... Имам си микрофона, нали? What? Кой тропа, бе? Бате, направо съм настръхнал. Това беше звук, все едно някой се спуска по такова, по... Не знам, няма значение. Насрал съм се. Искате ли да отидем на втория етаж, където е затвореното крило онова? Чувствам, че тук ще има някакви свинарници. Къде беше между другото? Музея? Не, значи в другата посока. Нали имаше едно място, където пишеш, че е затворено и че ние не може да минем? А надолу? Да, е тук. Sealed door. Ще не мога да направим. Има някакви жици. Жици, мици, бици. А тука? Мале. Чувствам, че ще чуем някакъв насиращ звук всеки момент. Така че ако случайно си държите някъде гащи наблизо, ще сега момента да... Миналия път тук започна звуците. Трябвахме да слизаме надолу. Слушай, имаме ли... I have to go back to the church. Добре. Аз между... Пак се чу нещо. Аз между другото нямах план да се връщаме в църквата, но... Щом си рекла. Имам някакво странно чувство, че някой върви зад мене. Което не е добре. Как стигахме до... Църквата имаше някакъв...
Hi.
Какво става, маняк?
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
So you've come to the conclusion that I'm not crazy?
Да.
Never thought that. Well, at least not in this case.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother.
Така.
She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, you know, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was much more fun than she was, no doubt about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
A businesswoman.
No. What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
I suppose.
Така, това.
Nikki?
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, a million times. She didn't want to answer.
Някъде
She
са
said they
скрити.
were in a safe place. A real mystery.
И къде?
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce. She used to get so mad.
A judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
The mystery of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
The riddle!
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Каква?
Can you
Чак,
remember
чак,
it?
чак, чак, чак.
Incredible.
О, мага.
Yes.
Има загадка, с
Oh,
която...
something like, down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart or it's your end, round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember it? How... It's...
Да, значи слизаме някъде по стълбите, гледаме с краката,
Wow.
не падаме.
Total mystery.
Явно по
Wanna
някакви
play?
стръмни стълби.
Yes, I need to think about it. I have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Добре. Въди микрофон. Тогава това.
You want to play the organ in a church in the middle of the night? Really?
И пате, то аз съм си тук, бе.
Hey,
То съм си
what
само
are
аз
you doing
тук.
there?
Dunno. I think you stayed on the line. Didn't
Тия не ми
notice.
правят впечатление, обаче.
You think it's too
Сега
horror?
мога да ги репортвам.
Church, the
Защото не ги
organ,
видях
the
предния
notes
път.
reverberating in the dark?
It's been years since anyone played it.
My mother's heart would break to see it like this. She adored it.
You should take it with you to play it in Portland.
Да взема това. What?
I couldn't play even if I wanted to.
Също те
I
казват
never learned.
орган, но
I
но
don't
това
think
изглежда
playing the
като
organ is a
обикновена
crucial
пиано.
thing these days.
Защото орган е
Yeah,
огромно.
right. Tell that to my mom.
Essential part of a woman's education, I must admit.
Oh, poor mom. She had a daughter that would rather dig for gold at Hunter's Gulch till the cows came home.
I
Till
can
the
totally
cows
picture you.
came home.
Then there was Rachel, who reminded me how useless I was in music. Look how good Rachel is. Look how she puts her mind to it. She doesn't know how to read, but she's got a real ear for it. While I was considered the illiterate artist in the house.
Yes.
If Rachel had been around, she would have improvised Beethoven's Ninth.
Was she so perfect?
Yes. I'm only just now realizing how jealous I was.
Keep looking.
Добре, да репортнем, че някой е спал тук, може би.
Someone broke
не
into
би-
the church.
да не би
Some
уния.
fucking screwed up camper.
Oh, your father left it open for mountain wanderers.
God damn sons of... Oh, I'll have to clean up this mess before Jenkins shows up.
Да не би това да са
Keep an eye
същите
out.
тия.
Normally, no one's around in this weather, but never
Може да
know.
репортнем?
Okay, okay.
Тия. 372. Cantus.
You practicing for the church choir now?
Ah, I know this tune.
The
То
souls that come out of their graves. It's from the book of Revelation.
Can I ask you about your mysterious father, who you only sort of mention?
My father
Коя
was
песен
nothing like
споменавате?
Leonard.
Well, I don't know what happened between you,
Извинявайте, малко
but
се
if you
поза.
want to talk about it,
I will. But not now. It's complicated.
Yeah, I get that. Believe me, I do.
Thanks.
Значи нещо с баща ти, маняк. Добре, можем ли нещо друго да разберем? Аз си измислих за тия с паранормалните, да не са влезнали първо да се спали тук и после да се преместили в една стая, разбирайки, че примерно в хотела няма никой или аз не знам. Шахме да изпуснем нещо.
What'd you find?
The paintings of the saints.
Светиите.
I was convinced Leonard had gotten rid of them.
Why?
He liked saying that it was more likely to find God in a supernova than in a church.
I don't see what he had in common with the Reverend Solomon Foster.
They mostly talked for long stretches in between chess moves up in the attic.
United by pawns and bishops, but divided by the saints.
Divided by everything else, I'd say.
Така... Това е много зловещо, като го штракам, няма да видиш. Тук има разгледано мляко, не, това е сняг. Отвънка. Кой тропа? Добре, имаме ли нещо в to-do листа? If I solve the riddle, I could finally find the storage room. Загадката беше да слизаме по някакви стълби. Тук има доста стълби, между другото. Ние слизайки по тия стълби, трябва да сме се качили, смисъл. Трябва вече да сме се качили по тях, за да се качваме, за да слизаме по тях, окей? What? Това е тая пеперуда тук, бе. Тук има някакъв надпис. Down the stairs. Ето е загадката. Round the corner, turn around, there's... чакай. Ако тук слизаш down the steps, watch your... down the stairs, имам предвид. Watch your steps. Don't fall... Така. Around a corner, turn around. Това изобщо не го видя. Така. Oh shit. Your way in front of you, all that's closed can be opened to if you see beyond its looks. Как се стреснах, бате. Като тръгна този катсин. Къде се намираме тук? Това ли е storage room? Someone was here. Това е тази детска стая тук. Retard. What the fuck? Вижте как има някои неща. Купчето на Рубик. И някои неща са...
Oh, shit.
So, found the mystery decorations?
No decorations.
Is everything okay?
Не.
Found something.
What?
Може би това...
It's like someone built some kind of bedroom.
Да.
Irving, you there?
Да.
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what you see.
Okay. There's some windows. Drawn on the walls.
Да.
Books. Sheet music. A pink bed. It's like a kid's room.
No way.
No one would live down here. Maybe I'm dreaming.
This place doesn't make sense. No one would live down here.
Nicole, Nikki, I think you should get out of there now.
Wait. There's got to be an explanation.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm calling the head office and buildings. I'm telling them it's a code red emergency, so we'll have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
What?
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand? It's her room, a replica.
You don't know that. You can't know what her room looked like.
Everything here reminds me of her. Let me look around. I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
My other hand's on the red phone.
Keep it there, but don't make the call. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Значи, това ни е все пак да разсъждаваме. Това е стаята, в която са събирали нещата, storage room, тъй като нали, това и майка ни е знаела за тази стая, т.е. тя няма как да е била тогава стаята на Рейчел. Може би в последствие нещо е станало, но защо някои неща са истински, а някои неща са нарисувани? Си имаме бюро и между другото имаме и някакви ноти тук, виждам, отново. Имаме... Виж, играта кръщава Rachel's Book. Teach me to talk, the speech therapy manual. What? А вижте тук тия... Много странно, не знам. Добре, дайте да видим, да разследваме. Много ми интересно беше. Какво е това?
Did you get out of there?
You know by any chance if Rachel wore a retainer?
Maybe. There was an article saying they hadn't found it at the site of the suicide.
Да.
I remember. She always made a horrible noise when she clipped it onto her palate with her tongue.
What does Rachel's retainer have to do with anything?
I found a box. It could be hers.
Why should someone keep a 10-year-old retainer?
Maybe they're not just keeping it. Maybe they're using it.
What?
The box is empty.
No way. I can't.
Let me go on.
Имаме такова. Това някакви шини ли са? Аз не знам какво е ретейнер. Я чакайте. Секунда да проверим. Да, това са точно някакви шини. Добре. Някакъв ключ. А какво пише?
Hey,
Бред
can you hear me?
Да,
Yes.
We have to call someone. You have to get out of there right now.
No. I found a key. It's from my old music box. The one in Leonard's room.
Да, тя каза.
I'm having a hard time following.
If everything in here is Rachel's, then why is my music box's key here?
I don't know and I don't want to know.
Аз
Tell you what I
да
think.
разбера.
Someone could have been in your room.
It doesn't matter.
How can you be so calm?
If someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on, here.
Надявам се няма да стане някаква свинщина. Мисля, отиваме в стаята и да видим с този ключ какво ще стане, защото тя... Сеща ли се, че тя сама каза...
Yes.
Nicole, listen. I already know what you're gonna say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
You're not helping.
Please, you're not helping.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why all of this...
We'll figure it out. With the sheriff. Once you're out of there, into a safe hotel room in town. Please, just...
Listen, a bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line. Old lipsticks that don't go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years. And now this!
All good reasons to get out of there.
Ма защо да се махаме?
We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
If it's true, you realize what that means.
Кое?
What? What are you trying to tell me?
Your father... He spent years in there, in total solitude, with the weight of his family and Rachel on his conscience.
И какво мога да направя?
He wasn't the kind of guy to just let
Какво
the
да си е
past slide with a
въобразяла, че
shrug.
Рейчел е жива ли?
You know that too.
You're joking, right? You think he did this?
Баща й е направил
Think about it.
стая на
That
Рейчел уж.
room could be an act of love. Distorted, even morbid, but in his eyes...
How dare you? My father might have had a lot of weaknesses, but surely what you're saying... Leave out that he cheated on my mom. Leave out that he fell in love with a 16-year-old. But fucking hell, don't you dare even think that. He would never have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Странно ми звучи, не знам. И на мен.
Your father had changed in the end.
Това къде стоеше, бе?
You didn't spend time with him, but I met him.
Или тук
And
беше?
I'm
Да,
telling
тук
you,
вдясно беше.
No! I don't
Nice
give a
choice.
shit about what you have to say.
I just want you to know that
If you don't want to help discover the truth, don't call me.
Тук дори нямахме възможност да му отговорим. Дайте да им... Що не мога? Хем ми казва use, хем не.
Asshole.
А може би
How
трябва
dare
нещо
you?
да
You
се
don't know
случи.
shit. You don't know fuck. Finally, a bit of peace and quiet. It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Rachel Foster in my father's hotel.
Така.
Maybe with items from her real room. Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive.
Така.
Maybe if I think through my steps, I can work something out. First thing, the phone call. They said
Така,
Rachel
да.
isn't
Казаха,
dead.
че да не продаваме хотела.
Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If
той
that were
години
true, it
по-късно.
might explain the sighting by her friend here in the Timberline.
Да, нейната
And
съученичка
now I
дето е
find her
видяла.
retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction. If Rachel didn't kill herself. Rachel
Да, ама
lived here.
тя ще порасне, няма да има
But if
нужда от
she's still
детска стая,
alive,
няма да има нужда от същите
Why doesn't
шини.
she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots.
Какво?
No suicide, no Timberline money. No, I'm just being paranoid. And then there'd be no reason for her to live in a fucking underground replica of her room.
Да, и то тя е пораснала, те са минали години.
My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something, Dad? My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again. But I must.
Сега е момент. Айде. Какво ще има тук вътре? Small medal.
The 27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High.
О, тя е
We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game,
Whoa.
and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right?
Той тогава е
You and
разбрал за
Mom
нейното
started
самоубийство.
Voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her.
Тя майката ни е взела
Mom's
тогава
car
и се
stays
тръгна.
here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Баща й се опитва да й каже нещо. С този медал. О! Добре, мъжчини, знаете ли какво мисля да сложим край на този епизод тук, таман? Знам, че това е сейвало. Споделете в коментарите какво мислите и вие, че се случва. Аз съм в шок направо. Не мисля, че... Добре, харесва ми на къде отиват нещата. Но да, мисля тук да сложим край на този епизод. Ние реално наистина не сме били в тази част и не знаем какво се случва там. Той каза, че някакъв ремонт е започнал, но така и не се е случил. И то, с който си говорим и на него 100% не му е чиста работа. Вижте го как някакъв Ники, минахме вече на Ники, честити ми Коледа, закача се с мене, може би ще направим някаква срещичка. И тая стая, тайната стая. Не мисля, че... Не знам. Няма как... В смисъл, тя дори да е жива, тя няма да е момиченце. Защото те са минали 10 години, тя е била на 16 тогава, тя сега ще е на 26 години. Няма как същите шини, същите червила, тя дори да иска да използва червило, тя няма как да използва същото червило от преди 10 години. Тоест има нещо друго в цялата схема. Но Не знам, ще го разберем в следващите епизоди на The Suicide of Rachel Foster. Споделете и вие в коментарите какво мислите, че се случва машини. Ако сте се изкефили, моля да цъкнете лайк, дизлайк, разбира се, ако не ви е харесал. И ще се видим скоро в следващия епизод на мега интересната мистерия. Чао, чао от мен и всичко най-хубаво.